What I did was I created a Carnegie Mellon themed Monopoly. So if you click run, you should be able to see, all right, here it is. Um, so this is the start page that you're going to start on. Let's say we're playing with 3 players. So in order to select a player, I'm going to select anywhere inside this circle, and then I just start typing the player's name. And then I hit the enter bar to enter that player into the player directory. And then I do the same thing for player 2 and the same thing for player 3. So let's say we only have 3 players in this situation. And then I can go to view player properties, and this is kind of like the dictionary of all players. And I see Annie, Stella, and Bob, and they all start on Go. They all start with $200. They all start without owning any properties. And Annie's name is bolded because it's right now it's her turn because she's the first player. Then you can return to home, begin the game. So now it's Annie's turn. She's going to roll the dice. She rolls a 3. You go to this property, Entropy. Entropy is $250, so she can't buy it. If she clicks buy property, nothing happens because she doesn't have enough money. And because nobody owns it right now, she doesn't have to pay rent. So she's kind of done. Her turn is over. Now it's Stella's turn. You can click end turn, and now it's Stella's turn. Stella's going to roll a 1. In this situation, she can buy it. So let's say she chooses to buy it. So buy the property, and the property owner goes from bank to Stella. And now if you go to the back to the player directory, which I have a shortcut of just like clicking in the top left corner of the dice roll. Otherwise, you can like go back to the home screen and click player directory. Both ways get you to the same place. Now, if you go back, you can see that it's Stella's turn because we haven't entered her turn yet. She is on Mudge House. She owns $100 because she paid 100, and she owns Mudge House as a property. Then we're going to return to home, go back to the board, and we can end Stella's turn. Now it's Bob's turn. We can roll him. He's going to roll a 6. And he's going to roll a surprise card. And obviously you can't buy a surprise card. If you've played Monopoly before, you know surprise cards have like random deeds that you have to complete. So we're going to draw a card, and it says advance to gates. And now we're going to click execute this card, which turns green. Execute this card. And if you return to board, you see that Bob has moved all the way to gates, which is up here. And so you can keep going round and round and round. Another feature is community chest. Let's pretend Annie's on a community chest card, even property, even though she's not, just for like the sake of demonstration. Same thing, you click draw card, it'll give you a task to complete, and then if you click execute card, it'll do that thing for you. So now if you go to her thing, she has $300 because she got $100 from that community chest card. So then and every time you pass go, you should get another $200. And so let's say now that you want to, let's say you want to go to jail. If you execute this card, you'll have wound up in jail. If you click go, like I said, you can collect $200 by executing that card. If you go to parking, you can pay 50. It's pretty much how a Monopoly game works. If let's say someone's at Mudge, we know that Stella owns Mudge right now, but it's Annie's turn, so she's gonna have to pay rent to Stella. So let's say she pays rent, then it'll just, as you expect, change the board, the property cache directory as such. Finally, let's say this game is over and everyone has to leave, but they want to come back and finish this game later. You can click end game and save progress. So this will restart the game in the sense that now you're back at the home page and you can type in new names if you want, or you can click resume previous game, which uses a JSON file to reload the previous players. And if you go to previous properties, it reloads their location, their cash supplies, where they are, and the properties that they own. So yeah, that is the game, and then you can just keep playing, just like you never stopped, and that's pretty much it.